My history of farming is I grew up on a dairy farm. My parents dairy farmed most of my childhood. They sold their cows when I was a freshman in high school. I get the most joy out of running the farm just being with the cattle. I love cattle. I always said working with cattle is way better than working with people, because if they're stupid, you can hit them. And I say that jokingly because I don't hit my cattle a lot. But you know, if you gotta get something done, you don't have to listen to them talk. Yeah, they moo, but it's just, and cattle have personalities just like people do, so you get to know your cattle, and you have pets and you have ones that are mean that you don't mess with, and it's just, I find a lot of joy in working with the cattle hands-on. I think I'll always be a cow-calf producer just because I enjoy being around the calves and the cows. The history of the farm is it's been in the Westhoff family since the 60s. My late husband's grandparents bought it and they dairy farmed it for many years. We moved on the farm in 2007 and we started with beef cattle, and then we both worked off the farm also. So it's kind of just been in the family ever since.
My great uncle had a farm when I was growing up, but we never really spent time on it. The little bit of time I did spend, it wasn't actually doing anything out there to help him. But other than that, it's pretty much just been since I started dating her and being up here.
I calve in the spring and in the fall, so I'm busier than a lot of beef guys in the fact that I calve twice a year. Most beef guys calve once a year. So when I'm calving, I'm out here several times throughout the day and even in the night to check and see if I have any new babies, and if they do, I have to do a couple different procedures, like give them a nasal vaccine, give them an oral vaccine, just so I don't have sick calves. Yeah, I have a lot of help. Both of my late husband's family, I farm with my in-laws daily. I mean, if they wouldn't help me the way that they do, I wouldn't be able to do it. I also have sisters that farm, so whenever I need help, if they're available, they come and help. They help with the kids. I mean, then Tony helps too. He has a full-time job, but he's always out helping with chores. Like 6 weeks or 7 weeks ago, we just had a baby. So him and the kids did all the chores for me, and I stayed in the house with the baby, which was a huge adjustment for me. I'm not much of a house person. My husband got sick in 2011, and he got better for a while. So we had like one really hard year of dairy farming where he was recovering from brain surgery because he had brain cancer. So we had 5 good years where we raised the kids on the farm, and then he got really sick again, and I just knew that we needed to get rid of the dairy cows to enjoy the little bit of time we had left. So we sold the dairy cows and enjoyed life for a while. We had our replacement heifers that we could kind of sell off when we needed some more cash flow for the year. And then he passed in August of 18. So after that, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take a break. My goal was to stay on the farm full time with the kids. I wanted to be able to farm full time and be here for them, go on field trips with them, and just be very active in their life. I think it was the summer of 19, we tore down the dairy barn and got rid of it. And then we started building my new cattle shed building, and ever since we got it done, it's just been amazing how much healthier my cattle stay because of the ventilation is perfect in that building. So looking in the future with everything that's changed in the last couple of years, I'd absolutely love for one of the kids to come back and take over the farm or to farm with us when they get older. But that's ultimately up to them, and I think that it's important for them to go out and see what the world has, and if they want to come back to the farm, it's always an option. Right now he has a full-time job in town that helps a lot with bills and stuff, especially with COVID and everything being crazy with the markets. I mean, that really helps a lot. But in time, we'd like to increase the numbers enough so that way we can both farm full-time and be at home for the kids and just be really active in their life, so that way when they think back to their childhood. I know when I think back to my childhood, my parents were always there, which was nice. So just to be able to offer that to the kids.